Hi Virgo, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for personal reading with me, okay? So in this video, Virgo, we're going to be looking at you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about how is your energy and your challenges, and then past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? I feel that this week you guys are going to feel a lot lighter, okay? The things that has been burdening you is going to come out. There's going to be a side of you that you're surprised that, oh, well, I actually enjoy it. It could be about anything. There's going to be an event or there's going to be a situation where you're like, wow, like this is something that I've always wanted to do. And now that I have the opportunity to do that, wow, like I'm actually feeling happy. Now, with the Knight of Cups and also the Queen of Wands, I feel that it's all good. Really, really good. I feel that you are going to be a lot more social this week. You guys are going to be a bit more charming this week. And I feel that your self-esteem and your self-confidence is improving by a lot. Now, what are your main challenges here? You have the Ten of Pentacles and you also have the Page of Pentacles in that proposition. I feel that one of your biggest challenges here has a lot to do with you still having the difficulties in thinking about this connection from a very practical standpoint, which we're going to clarify in a moment, okay? In the past, you have the Seven of Wands and also the Emperor. I feel that there was a resistance here that you guys were doing to another person because you feel that you wanted to get back into the seat of control and you feel the need of, whatever people says, I know who I am, I know what I want, I know what my priorities are, and I'm not going to let anybody to push me so that I forgot what my values are. So this is a beautiful thing. Because of this beautiful thing that you've done in the past, beautiful energy comes in this week too. King of Wands and also the Death. There's going to be a transformative period for you this week that is going to introduce you to your power that you might thought that you lost, but it's returning. Now, in the past, they have the Nine of Pentacles and also the Ace of Pentacles in that proposition. You're dealing with somebody here who is a bit independent, I would say. But the thing is that they're not really focused on the Ten of Pentacles, which is your focus, right? You're a relationship-minded person where the collective happiness of the both of you are very, very important. And you feel that this person is only caring about them, their own security, their own stability, their own comfort zone, their own freedom, and etc. But even though they're like that, they still see that there is a potentials and values in you. Now, in the present moment here, Virgo, Hanged Man, and also the Devil in that proposition, there was a reflection that this person was doing in the present moment. However, there's something about them wanting to attract your attention as well. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? In the future, Two of Wands and also the Five of Cups in that proposition, there's something about them wanting to do something that is very different. We're going to clarify. I don't really want to talk too fast because I have multiple scenarios in my head right now, but we'll see. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and you also have the Three of Pentacles in that proposition in the future. I feel that you're going to be letting go of the unwavering devotions and loyalty that you have towards something that you think is no longer feasible for you to work on. And the thing that you're going to be working on are with the people that you know are going to want to collaborate with you, who is actually going to be given an equal effort within this connection. Okay, let's clarify them now, Virgo. I want to clarify the Hangman there from their side. You know what? I want to clarify yours first because you were the catalyst for change. So let's do that first. I want to clarify the King of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups in a proposition. You might be dealing with a fiery sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it might be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or a Capricorn. That's as far as I could see right now. But I feel that there's something about you not really trusting a connection that you've had in the past with this person. Because again, your mindset about this person is like, wow, this person is so pushy. This person is bossy. This person is kind of like trying to, kind of like overrule me kind of thing. Like trying to push my boundaries or trying to push my values by a lot. And you're afraid that that's going to happen again. Because again, in the past, you've worked so hard in achieving that resistance and achieving that full self-control of yours. And you feel that the need to restructure things. You might be dealing with a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you feel the need to restructure things. No matter how I feel towards somebody, I feel that I need to restructure it. And I feel that I need to restructure some things. Just because I have a deep feeling for somebody doesn't necessarily mean that that person could always push me. Interesting one, Virgo. Clarify the Hanged Man. This person has always seen you as their wish fulfillment. What do they want with you, Virgo? They want your love. They want to build on a collectively happy relationship with you. And also at the same time, they want to ensure that what they have with you is being practicalized or is something that is long-term, something that is secured and stable for a very long time. I feel that this person is going to show you how badly they want you and is a mean for them to attract you back in their track again. Is a mean for them to... I'm going to work on this. Remember that I do care about our relationship. I still do love you. I'm very committed to you, etc. But there's something about you not really trusting them, and you totally want to restructure the dynamic of the connection, or wanting to change some things within this connection. Let's clarify the future, yeah? But I feel that you guys are very adamant about your stance here. I feel that you guys are very adamant about your position of like, nope, I'm very adamant in the way that I want things to be. And I am really ready to gamble. I'm really ready to, let go of my unwavering devotions and loyalty towards you if it doesn't fit my standard or if it doesn't fit the way that I would like that to be. Now with the Two of Wands clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Sun, and also the World in upright position, I feel that this person is having a bit of a difficulties when it comes to finding the silver lining when it comes to you. I don't know if that is because you haven't fully communicated to them fully, or is it because they're adding some things about what you communicated. I'm going to give an example. Let's say, for instance, you communicated to them about they would add in their assumptions like, oh, no, Virgo is just kidding. Maybe Virgo is doing this because, Virgo is having a tough time at their work, or Virgo is trying to play mind games with me. I'm not really doing it. That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's why communicating with another person is very, very hard, is because we would perceive it in another way. So I feel that there's something about them being confused, trying to find the silver lining on what is it exactly that you want, Virgo. Again, you might have communicated it, but I feel that they have not received it fully the way that you intended it to be, or you just haven't. Let's clarify the Five of Cups from their side. Yeah, I just feel that you're just not pleased with the connection, right? Like you're ready to accept, kind of like you're ready to gamble, you're ready to risk it all. For them, they're waiting for you to show up again. They're waiting for you to, like, eventually the old Virgo is going to come back around. I'm not impressed and I'm not interested with anybody else, emotionally speaking, but I'm just going to wait for Virgo. Eventually, Virgo is going to come back around to their senses and they're just going to be their old sweet self like usual. And they're always going to be very responsible like usual and everything like that. But I feel that in the future, standards, man, standards, criteria, like you're very dead set about it. You're very dead set about what is it that you want. So it's very difficult to, interesting, because you're mutable signs. Yeah, I'm a mutable signs myself. I'm a Sagittarius. And usually mutable signs are very bendable. I noticed that. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Geminis are the signs that are could easily bend for people. Like this is our spine and we could easily bend until it snaps back. And the thing is that when it snaps, it has no point of returning. So it just, boom. And sometimes it could be very surprising to the people that is around you. But I feel that you bend to a point that you could no longer bend and just snap back. And this is you now, snapping back from the bending that you've always been doing. Let's pull some advice card for you here, Virgo. Okay. I feel that this has nothing to do with your relationship. It has everything to do with your life. There needs to be a bit of a balance between your feminine and masculine energy, regardless of your gender. Okay. You would start realizing that the more that you actually chase after things, the more that you pursue after things, the more likely that it's going to run away from you. If you're after that promotion or if you're after that bonus money, whatever, right? The more that you try to chase for it, the more that you would see it slipping away from you. However, if you combine it with a bit of a feminine energy, again, if we take it into like a work setting, for instance, maybe be more connected emotionally to the people that is around you. Maybe try to get to know them better in terms of their family. Maybe give them a little bit of a food. Just, doing that feminine type of connection to another person that shows that you have a bit of a empathy and compassion for another person. Try to balance between the both of them, because again, your energy is beautiful about you getting into your own 2 feet and having your confidence back. It's beautiful, but try to balance it out, because if you focus a lot more on your masculine energy, the more that you pursue, the more that it's going to run away from you. But if you balance it out, I feel that you guys are going to do wonders here. Okay. So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Virgo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.